Yo, welcome everybody. This is Dre All Day, and this is another episode in the Dasher series. Welcome back. We got another dope Dasher in the place to be. Right off the bat, we lost a dope Dasher today. I don't know if the news is out, so I won't say anything. Maybe we'll talk about it with my guest today, but we just lost a dope Dasher today. Nothing like bad. He didn't die or anything. Just maybe we'll talk about it later. But anyways, right off the bat. And then also congratulations to Fat and Gatsby, even though Fat slept through it or whatever happened to him, but he was in a coma, passed out, knocked out, robbed. They had a first dope day of the tournament, the Fast Speed Domination Tournament. That was awesome. But without further ado, let's get to the point. Maybe I could talk about these things with my guests instead of yapping about it by myself. In the place to be, we got the homie. He's your friend. He's my friend. He's everybody's friend. Give it up for Yeet Kid. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, man. What'd you think about that Domination Tournament today?
The Dom tournament, it was really fun to watch, and I just love seeing the community running all these really sick events.
Yeah, man. It's crazy how everybody gets together and comes up with all kinds of, and it's very coordinated. It's not just like, oh, let's just, I beat you, that's it. It's like there's points involved and all kinds of. What'd you think about that tie game?
Oh, the tie game, it was so tense at the end when Gatsby came in and calculated all the KDs.
It was crazy. I didn't think he was gonna be able to do it so quickly, but he did it pretty fast. But MCF pulled out in the end through the KD.
That was a nail biter.
Honestly, I didn't have a dog in the fight. I couldn't tell you who was going to win because it was going back and forth so fast. They were like evenly matched. If there was advantage, I did not see it. But I'm a dummy.
Yeah, in the chat there was a joke where if someone counters, you take a shot, and by the end of the game, you'd probably be dead.
Exactly. That's funny. But you know what? You could have taken a shot from one side of yellow, and by the time the shot would have reached across, you would have been dead.
Yeah, the yellow is just really fast. Not as fast as teal, maybe, but it's just a really fast and fun map.
Well, the only reason teal is so fast because it's everybody against everybody. Imagine, what would be a challenging match for teal is trying to play team in teal. You know how hard it'd be not to shoot your homie?
Yeah, because just everyone's instinct is if it moves, you shoot it.
Exactly. Oh man, we should set that up. Like it's a 5-on-5 in teal. You can't shoot your homie. You get penalized if you shoot your homie.
No, but if it was a teal like tournament or whatever, it'd have to be calculated on KD or kills or something else, because doing teams is practically impossible.
Practically. Now with that attitude, watch what I do at Yeet Kid. You're gonna be like, Dre, I can't believe you did it, man. You're nuts.
Oh, can't wait to see it.
So how'd you think you did in that tournament, man, today? How'd you think you and your team placed?
The Gatsby tournament?
Yeah.
I was really rooting for Trash because Garbage Man was on there.
Yeah.
He's my captain, and they just couldn't pull it out.
Hey, that's all right, man. That's all right. Did you? Oh man, it was 3 hours of nonstop games. It was insane. 4 matches.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
It was a really close match with even, but that was just really fun to watch.
I was really pulling for Lat's team, T800s, but in the last minute, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. The score, it came down to a tie. And what sucks is me and Tusk were just rooting for a tie, man. We were just like tie, because we wanted to see Gatsby do math.
Because like someone could win when they have 1 point by capturing all the points, and they could have a really bad KD and they'd still win.
Yes, and that's kind of what happened, but it was good. And it wasn't. If you get a chance to check out the feed, you don't have to watch all 3 hours. It was insane, but there was a fast match, there was a long match, there was a back and forth match, and then there was like a nail biter. It was incredible, dude.
All the matches.
I'm so glad that we were able to get that and know there was no drops, and we pretty much kept it online the most of the time or the whole time. A few people said it might have dropped for them, but everybody else said it was still online. Yeet Kid, how'd you come across this amazing game of Hyperdash? Shout out to Triangle Factory.
Oh boy, so I just usually browse on SideQuest every like week or so, and I saw this game pop across like the home banner, and I just thought, this kind of looks cool. I'm really used to like games having or just being kind of like a tech demo, so I'm like, I probably won't like it, but might as well give it a shot.
Okay.
Instantly hooked, never looked back as everyone else.
And when you got on it right away, were you competitive? Were you like in there, like, or were you just playing recreationally, trying to get your feet wet? Because some people,
I was trying to get my feet wet, and then I saw like the Discord, the clans, and everything, and I realized that you can actually get pretty serious with this stuff. So I just started trying to be a lot more competitive.
Yeah, man.
And I got onto Vader.
No, and how has it been being on? That's incredible. Did they test you out on Vader, or did you just get right on? Did your skill speak for itself?
No, there was I think how it went is that they were gonna draft a secondary team and a third team. It was originally called 4D1 and 4D2.
Yeah.
Something like that. And we obviously came up with names, everything. But how the players were picked, it was just random selection off of a Google form. So I was just lucky enough to be selected for the team.
That's crazy. So you got on by process of it, like, oh, that's messed up. But hey, I'm pretty sure you belong on the team now, man. You're pretty sure you proved to me yourself. You're more than a spreadsheet.
Yeah, I sure hope so.
Hey, that's cool, man. I'm glad I'm doing this side of the league, and I don't have to compete because the competition that's out there is intense. And I've seen people, or I've heard stories of people giving up and falling apart, man. So it's good to see you stick around and still be in this competitively, man.
Yeah, it's just really fun. The community is so nice. Like, to new players, people will just give you so much advice on how to get better, and they do get better.
And it kind of sucks for me because they get better fast, and by the time I get to them, they're whooping my butt.
Yeah, that's how it worked.
Hey, so who on Vader was hooking you up? Who on Vader was like helping you out and teaching you stuff?
It was just mostly the practices. We have Pixel, which was formerly a Patty. We have our old captain, the family Brit, who's now on 4DV.
Oh, hey, I thought the family Brit took off, or he's just on incognito right now.
I don't know. All I know is that he's on 4DV. He was our team captain for the inaugural part of Vader. But he did help the team a lot to grow and come more stronger, and then 4DV tryouts came and changed the landscape a bit.
That's cool, man. Yeah, like I like to hear that because, like I tell people all the time, if you don't play this game, go ahead and check it out on SideQuest, download it, leave a 5-star review. If you don't leave a 5-star review, I'm gonna go to your house and I'm gonna do unsaid things because the lawyer's gonna get mad. But anyways, check that out.
Uh-oh.
And then I tell people all the time, is like this community, even the top players are willing to take the time to show you, to teach you things. And it's just because they want to see the community grow. They want to see people get better, to bring competition. It's not about being the best and being a troll.
Whenever a new player comes in, I just immediately ping Odd, say, hey, get your recruitment goes on, because he wants to jump on every single new player that there is.
Yeah, no, and oh yeah, that's true. Odd is a nut, huh? Odd had a big old crew, and now he slimmed it down. You think he's gonna go big again?
I think so, and there's gonna be a lot more censuses in the future, or I don't know what the plural is for census, but there's gonna be more. I can feel it.
Hey, what do you think about the future of Dash League? What do you think is gonna happen? You think it's gonna like keep going strong and we have more teams, or is it gonna fall apart like these other tournaments that are just disappearing?
I really hope that it's gonna keep on strong, and I don't know what the deal is with VRML, but that'll surely bring a lot more to the table.
And what's going on
But
with that?
all I know for VRML is that just Lat and the devs are in talks with making it an official VRML game.
Oh, okay. And what would that mean if it became an official VRML game?
I don't know. It really depends from game to game. So like Space Junkies, they have their own kind of like community run tournaments and stuff, and then just like other games like Echo Arena, they run it all in-house with the VRML. So it just really depends on what the VRML, the devs, and Lat agrees with.
Okay. So you think they're gonna put Lat in charge of all that?
I'm honestly not sure. I mean, it could be like Dashley because
Ye kid don't hold out on me, man. Come on, give me the scoop.
I don't have any insider information. Come on, man.
Hey, that sounds like a guilty man. A guilty man. I'm gonna. Hey, if I find out you have more, I'm gonna get you, man. Hey, speaking of Ye Kid, why they call you that? How'd you come up with that name?
At the time, I was thinking I'm going to dethrone Re-Kid.
So it's out of spite. I like it. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So going back to hyperdash and everything, what's your favorite weapon on there? What do you like to rock?
Back in Alpha 5 when I started, it was definitely the double shotguns. I'm guilty
The
of it.
double shotties.
I admit up to it. And now it's just basically all pistols. I'll use the staples from time to time, but it's just mostly pistols.
Okay, staples. I like that. They're quick reloading. They only have a few bullets, but they do a lot of damage. And if you're deadly with the headshots, you can take out anybody real quick. It reminds me of my days of the SMG and the 32 bullets. Those were great days. I miss them, man.
I never lived to see those days, but I bet it was great.
Hey, that's back when hamburgers cost a nickel, but you know how it goes. I heard they're bringing back that map though, control point map. I hope they do, man.
Yeah, I just really like to see what it was like and why it got taken out. I just really don't understand what happened before Alpha 5.
It was deadly, man. It was deadly. I even because the problem was even a dummy like me was able to take out people from a distance with these 32 bullets causing all that damage, man. I was just mowing people down. They didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, it sounds pretty hectic.
Staple guns. That's what I'm talking about. Well, a lot of people are into the rockets because you could guide them and everything, and then other people are snipers. I'm glad to hear another rapid fire person. How about your favorite stage? What's your favorite stage?
Ooh, hot take, yellow. I just really love yellow for some reason.
Okay, so you hate me and you like disgusting, gross things.
I guess if you want to put it that way, sure.
All right, that's fine. So what do you like about yellow so much?
Just of how the landscape of the game can really change from different players and how you actually play the map, because it could either be super fast paced or it could be super defensive. It just really depends on really who you're playing with.
That's true. I've seen I got my butt whooped the other day in yellow because I found out, thanks devs, that they removed all the barriers, and the way I found out was I went to go run to hide behind one, and then I realized, oh dang, it's not there anymore, and then I ran to go behind something else, and then I realized that's not there anymore. So they took out all the hiding spots, and then they made the other side look really hard to shoot because now the guys blend in, and I just suck at yellow, so that's why I hate so much on that stage.
I mean, you just gotta play them more. You just gotta adapt to it.
Oh, I don't mind dying. I'm just like, yeah, I die a lot, so I should not mind dying.
Yep, I feel you.
What about you? You a shield guy? Have you done any shield damage? Rocking that shield at all?
The only time I'll pick up a shield is for memes. Okay. I never pick up a shield otherwise, and I refuse to learn how to use a shield.
Are you saying that you might be on the next, so you think you could dash?
I don't see myself, but maybe.
Maybe. Come on, man. That's where the real competition is. That's where people really want to get down. I mean, if you want to be a hyper dash champion, that's fine. But if you could be so you think you could dash champion? Oh man.
Ooh, you selling it? You selling it?
I have to, bro. I mean, I'm a producer. I gotta sell my products. My favorite stage is always gonna be one of the payloads. I like those maps. There's nice little cubby holes, and there's always ways to get around those nice little cubby holes. So I appreciate the balance on those.
Yeah, the payload maps are really well done, and I'm excited to see the brand new art style come into those maps.
Yeah, what do you think? Are you gonna what would you like to see on Payload Orange?
Payload Orange, ooh, I mean, just please keep all like the hiding spots and the barriers, and don't get rid of them like on Yellow.
Yeah.
And just recreate them in the new art form. But other than that, I just think Orange is a pretty good map.
And then
Orange is unique from Blue because it has a way longer and harder endpoint than Blue.
Yeah.
Blue is way shorter than Orange, and that creates a whole new set of challenges for the map. So Orange is really fun while being very hard.
Hey, so what was it? I forgot what I was gonna say, but anyways, moving on. The reason I was asking was because I saw you getting down on Orange map, and I saw I knew you knew how to get around, especially when you cut through the side when you got to the end.
Yeah, I tried to sneak up right on like the last minute, so that I could get the overtime in, but then someone just dropped down and bop, I was gone.
Let's go ahead and while we're talking still, let's go ahead and check out your footage.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
I really wish I just joined in on like a regular map, but Instagib is pretty fun, I guess.
So this was the second part of the map. You're now on Payload. You're coming through. Do you always ride the boat?
It depends. It depends on what my teammates are doing and what I'm feeling like. Most of the times I'll try and stay back at the cart while trying to get those easy kills. But then sometimes, of course, I'll try and push up and distract while my teammates push the payload.
Now, is this a headshot only match? Because I noticed your weapons. What weapon is that?
No, these are insta-gib. These are if you hit your target, they're dead. It's dead. One-shot kills.
There we go. I missed that. I missed you saying that. It sounds so great. Insta-kill.
Yeah, it's called insta-gib, but sure.
Okay, what? Say it again. I missed it again.
Insta-gib.
Insta-gib, and what's gib?
I have no idea, but it is what it is. That's what the dubs call it. I don't care.
We got to find out what it is. You got to care. What if it's something like problematic, bro? We got to help them. All
right.
It's like, calm down, dude. Speaking of controversy, what do you think about our community? You think we're controversial? I mean, we might talk a little bit of smack, but we keep it very respectful, right?
Yeah, like we do have like the occasional, just like normal smack talk. We know it's like all in good nature, but then we have like our little community scuffles, like the Yellow situation. But we recover from it, and the community grows stronger.
And speaking of the Yellow situation, what'd you think about the interview he had?
I think it really changed people's perspective on the whole situation. I'm really glad that you did it.
No, I'm glad he did it because I hit him up right away when I heard what was going on, and I wanted to get, I always want to get the other person's point of view. I don't want to put my politics on it. If they ask me my opinion, I'll give it, but I want to always get the other person's point of view and let them speak their piece. Let them have the mic. But he came through right away with no problem, no hesitation, and absolutely. I mean, in the beginning, I thought one way it was gonna go one way, and ended up going a different way, man. So shout outs to Yellow. Congratulations to him and his team, and hopefully they become champions at one point.
Yep, I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do as a team. Was it Spin V or something? SPNV?
Supernova.
Oh, Supernova. All right. I'm excited to see when they'll come into the league and what they're gonna do as a force to the league, because I know Yellow's a really good player. He was second pick for the Gatsby draft, and he's just a really good player. Whenever I'm in a server with him, always just destroys me.
Yeah, dude. That yellow knows what he's doing, man. I seen it.
Definitely.
And what do you think about? I mean, I don't think we're toxic. Do you think that we have a toxic community? Absolutely not, right?
I mean, there's those couple bad people that just want to cause some commotion. Like I've seen some really bad usernames in some servers. But other than that, just the rest of the community, I think, is just really friendly.
I think we're good. Shout outs to Triangle Factory, the devs. They're doing amazingly.
Yes, they are amazing.
Shout outs to Lat and Dash League. I think he's running that league pretty well. Sage.
Definitely running the league well.
He has a few dope tournaments too. But I've seen a couple of tournaments just drop off the mat. Did you hear about, what was it, 3v3 just disappearing?
I've heard about that. I never actually joined that specific Discord. I just wasn't that interested in it. But then I heard that just one day that it just got deleted. And yeah, I don't know what happened, honestly.
Yiki, you sound guilty. Really, you sound like you know something, man. You better tell me what you know.
No.
You just said no.
I don't know anything. Please don't hurt me.
This is nuts, man. I'm liking your style right here on the payload. Keeping the boat, 3 people, make it move faster.
Yep, three people is all it takes. 3 or 2.
Hey, Dragon's pretty dope. Dragon's nice. He's nice on the dash.
Yes. I think the only really learning curve in the game, besides all the shooting and the guns, which it takes really quick to learn it, but the dashing is a really big learning curve to get over, because you got to understand all the mechanics of the dash and the boost and your dash energy.
Well, yeah, especially now, like you say, with the boost, we didn't have that in the beginning, and now we do. And now with the way everything is, and you can bend corners and this and that, it's. I know people who dash and then they count, and they know exactly when their next dash is going to come up, so they can dash again.
I mean, like when I joined, sprinting became a thing. So I don't know a hyperdash with no sprinting.
The kids these days, they know nothing about our time. You think I think pretty soon they're gonna have another stage. I'm looking forward to whatever purple's gonna be.
Purple? Dang.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be purple. What color do you think the next stage is gonna be?
Ooh, that's a tough question. Yeah, I think purple would be a fitting color.
Purple. What? And oh man, I want to see. Apparently, I'm being blamed for boomerangs. I didn't want boomerangs. I didn't ask for boomerangs, but I'll take it. Fine.
Boomerangs are just becoming an inside joke.
I'm owning it. That's right. If you get boomerangs, you thank me for that. That was me. I did that. Who brought boomerangs? Me. That's who.
Boomerangs would be very interesting if those were implemented.
I mean,
but they won't, so I don't really need to think about it.
I felt bad because, not to jump ahead, but right here you see how the payload's moving. You guys had a steady payload move, like you're getting the fat chick to the prom, but the problem is we're gonna find out what's gonna happen towards the end, right, kid?
Yeah, always on the end point on orange, where it just gets really rough. It's already choking up on the bridge with the rocket spawn, but then you're trying to get it to the end, so it just becomes very difficult very quick.
We have about 4 minutes left on the clock. Yeet Kid coming through, trying to go through the cut. See, that's the cut I was talking about. Right now, when you get around I will call it the bend to be PG, but when you get around the bend, I saw you cutting through the little space right there, and you were doing it pretty smooth, like a dog going through a doggy door. Do you practice that little move right there?
I mean, I just do it from memory. I don't really know any of my strats. I just do.
Are you taking any performance enhancing drugs while you're playing these competition tournaments or warm up matches?
Even if I tried to get some, I'm pretty sure I couldn't.
So yeah, like I'm talking about like.
So there's your answer.
Red Bull, no monsters, no nothing, man.
Nah, dude.
Cause you got a nice little.
I mean, if vitamin water 0 counts, then
I'm gonna have to look at the ingredients. I'll get back to you on that. I'm gonna talk to whatever the UFC uses, DOPA, whatever they use to test stuff.
DOPA?
I forgot what their testing company's called.
That's funny.
Getting under the bridge. We're almost to there. How many minutes we have left? We'll see right now.
Yeah, the bridge, the overpass right there, getting into the final stretch to the end point is a very interesting point, because then you have people trying to push up through there, and then you also have people stand back behind corners to stop the payload from moving.
I like to call this something, but we'll call this the bigger bend, the worst bend. But I have several names for these. Very not. So, what do you think? Do you think the PG? Do you think the Dash League streams should be PG, or should we keep it the way we've been going about it?
I mean, when time does go on, there's of course going to be more of a younger audience joining in. But honestly, right now, I don't really have a say in it. It's your show. You can do what you want.
Damn straight. I like how you say it's your show. Do what you want. Damn straight. Yeah, that's right.
I mean, I don't have a say. I don't have a say in your show.
Hey,
you're running it.
That's true. That's true. Shout outs to everybody who's been watching the stream. Shout outs to everybody who's been subscribing, commenting, liking. We're almost there. We're about to see what happened towards the end.
Right there where I just died. They just made a really good organized 3-person push over towards us to stop us from getting to the payload. That really pushed our morale down.
Look at that little cut. Look at that. Dash, dash, dash. Boom, on the payload. You tried to jump off. I saw that, but they got you before you could go.
Yeah, the server rewind got they reverted it back to Alpha 6. But they did that in order for the shots to register. So any day I'll take a bit of server rewind stuff for shot registry.
Okay. Server rewind. That sounds crazy.
Or people will know it as lag compensation or whatever.
Oh.
It's basically the simplified version is if you dash, then you just like die in midair because someone shot you where you were previously standing.
Yeah.
Happens all the time.
So
yeah, right there, trying to sneak behind to get that overtime push on Instagib, because it's really good on Instagib.
So check this out. Here we come up. We got 15 seconds, 14 seconds. Look at, check this out. 10, 9.
Now my teammate was trying to do it. He didn't make it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
Yeah, couldn't get that OT at the end over there because someone decided to check behind the corner.
Hey, but that was funny on Red when the time ran out, and in overtime they were able to pull it through. Man, that was crazy.
Yeah, that Instagib overtimes are really crazy on payload. It's a whole another monster than just overtime on any other payload match with no Instagib. Instagib is a very very interesting mutator, to say the least.
And what do you think about the mutators? You think that was a good idea for them to add him?
Yeah, we wanted them for a long time. It was met with a lot of criticism. It's like they had to take Scavenger and I think one more out of rotation for just because of all the negative feedback that was received because of it. But there's just the mutators bring a whole new aspect to the game. It just keeps it fresh and interesting.
Hell yeah, that's right, you kid. I haven't had a chance to really get into it. I've only done a couple of matches, and I got my butt whooped for pretty fast. But I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna try it out. Yee Kid, before we go, who do you think is gonna win the tournament tomorrow?
Ooh, I don't really know. All the teams are amazing. I can't pick favorites, otherwise everyone will come after me.
Oh, come on, pick one. Pick two, pick two teams.
I'm blanking out. I can't pull the teams off the top of my head. Ugh.
That's cool.
Probably Mavericks team, since Fat had a coma, and
Piss.
Odds team.
PISS and Even. That's funny. It was Odd's team, so he called it Even. Yee Kid, any shout outs you want to give out, man?
Obviously, shout outs to the Devs Triangle Factory for this amazing game you've blessed upon the world. Thanks to the community for being so friendly to me when I was starting out, and just thanks to Odd for giving me an opportunity, especially on Vader when it was just starting out.
Hey man, Odd's doing big things. He's birthed a lot of babies, and there's a lot of dashers out there. There's a lot of dashers out there because of him. So thank you, Odd, for doing all that. Thank you to all the captains who bring in all these dashers to all the different parts for us to, to come together as a community, man. Shout outs to all that. Hey, thank you, Yee Kid, so much. Shout outs to you. Shout outs to Lat and Dash League, Triangle Factory for hyperdash VR and whatever games they give us, they bless us with it in the future. Shout outs to Fathead. Hopefully he makes it to tomorrow's tournament for something. Gatsby for holding it down. My co-host Tusk and everybody.
This is the fourth time that he's went to coma.
Hey man, well he's came through for me, so I can't be mad at him. But shout outs to all that, what's going on. Shout outs to everybody. Go to the website www.SuperRideNetwork. Catch past episodes. You can catch merch, Dash Gear merch. Go ahead and get your team shirt, get your Dash League. I got my Dash League shirt on the way.
I'm still waiting for those Dash League flags, Trey.
Flags on the way. It takes a little bit longer because China doesn't want to make our flag. No, I'm just kidding. Shout outs to everybody. Shout outs to and then go to the website and go to the YouTube channel and subscribe, comment, like, all that good stuff, man. Thank you, Yee Kid. We'll do this again. I know this was a rush. I'm sorry. I double booked myself, and that's my fault, man. But I'll have you back on again for sure.
All right, looking forward to it.
All right, my guy. Peace.
Peace.